What is going on YouTube? Hit it back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we have a ton of different things to discuss, a ton of specific cryptocurrencies to dive into. Obviously, we're going to have to talk about XRP Ripple. We're also going to be looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Litecoin, as I do believe we haven't really spent a lot of time looking at them in the past couple of days, and I do believe they are starting to become the underdog in the market. Everyone's main focus, at least here on the channel, is on XRP. But what you don't realize is that there are other opportunities, presenting itself within Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin that I feel like a lot of you guys have missed out on. So hopefully we get to catch this early. Hopefully we get to ride the wave up on these cryptocurrencies, as there are some key technical analysis indicating what could be some major pumps to the upside. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, as we are trying to, kill that YouTube algorithm. And then make sure to follow me on Twitter, CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM me over there. Otherwise, let's jump right into today's episode. All right, guys, so just to start off, we got to look at the current coin market cap. Top 10 cryptocurrencies, as you can see on the board, we have Bitcoin up 2%, Ethereum's up 6%, we have XRP, which is down 37%, but in regards to the past 7 days, it's still up 45% compared to last week, which is still good. And the other cryptocurrencies like Cardano is popping off. A lot of these cryptocurrencies are popping off. So just to, elaborate a little bit, I do know that the exchange, and I just want to show you the Telegram group, or I'll show it to you guys another time, but that Telegram group created other Telegram groups in regards to other cryptocurrencies that could be pumping or that they're going to try to pump. So definitely I'm going to try to focus on some of those just to keep you guys aware in the market space and the crypto space, just so you guys are prepared for investing into cryptocurrencies or being, understanding which ones they do plan on, getting involved in, so that when we do see runs, it's not, affected by manipulation. But to jump right into today's video, so obviously we're looking at XRP. So yesterday we made a great video, I would like to say. A lot of you guys watched it. I can flash back as well, just to say what we discussed, which was calling the tops. We discussed clearly the top resistance was right near where the mouth of the opening was. We discussed by the percentage gain of the mouth of the breakout was about a 200% leap. And we can obviously start it from around here where the bottom was, and then scale it upwards to the mouth of the breakout. This percentage gain was about the same as to where we are right now, which hit us up at 75 cents, immediately causing the correction. A lot of people knew about this, XRP run prior to it actually happening, so everybody was buying in, shot the price up when it came for February 1st. Yesterday, everybody just shorted the market or sold off, and the market decided to tumble. Where did we go to? We actually didn't fall too bad. We actually came right back down to our moving average, and this alone is still a good pump. I mean, if you ask me, from the point of breakout, which we had, we knew that this downtrend was resistance, and from the point of breakout, which was right here, up to where we are currently, it's about a 50% gain. So regardless of the massive pump, if you guys didn't actually buy in right at the top, this was still a very profitable gain. I mean, we've been talking about this coin for a very long time. We discussed where the point of breakout would be in depth, and I made it very clear, even if you counted it from the 30% gain or 30-cent jump, we had a 32% gain. So regardless, I profited off of this. Hopefully you guys did too and took advantage of this. We discussed in depth in multiple videos where we would, sideways channel was right here where there was a price ceiling at 30 cents and a price floor at 26 cents. We discussed in in depth that if we broke through bottom support at 25 cents, there was a good chance it was going to be shorted all the way down to 18 cents or the coin would fall there. And we discussed as well, if we were to breach resistance at 30 cents, there would be a big pop all the way up to its moving average on the daily. So that's exactly what happened. Even if you, ignored all all of this FOMO that happened right now and the market manipulation, you still would have profited from the 30-cent jump all the way up to the 38-cent jump, which is still a big profit gain. The other thing to take notice of is when we were talking about Doge just a couple of days ago, we discussed how even in this crazy market, Doge is still up quite a bit. You can see it's up 300%, even though it did decide to tumble quite a bit. You can see how high it went compared to where it is now. And XRP is kind of doing the same thing. So even with this pump, we could very well still see some more sideways manipulation, or not manipulation, I don't want to call it that, some sideways trending like this within the coin. As massive dumps that usually happen, we do have that ripple effect, and we should bounce back up ever so slightly, so the coin could head up just a little bit higher. The other thing to take notice of is where we closed yesterday. Notice where the resistance coin was, where we opened, or where we closed yesterday's candle right here, or sorry, the weekly candle. You can see where it opened and, you know, the massive jump and where it came back down to. But it was pretty much on that weekly average right there. It was on the weekly resistance on that moving average, and the coin just really did not want to breach through there. So it's very interesting to see this, but granted that the week just started, it's only Tuesday. I would like to say for sure that the coin, in regards to the next target, would be trending inside of this moving average right here, and I would not be surprised at all if we see XRP by the end of the week retest 50 cents or 48 cents, because we are trending in between here, and I do think some, residual correction back to the upside is very possible, and we should be able to see the coin maybe swing back up to 47 cents. Otherwise, moving into the other cryptos, or sorry, to extend out once again, XRP, we look good. We're only trading at 56. The dump did happen. We are getting supported by this right here. So if the daily candle does decide to close above resistance of 37 cents, this moving average right here, if we can stay where we are or just head up a little bit higher, close maybe at 40 cents, tomorrow's day should look brighter, and we should be able to see coins start to swing up higher. The other reason I think that XRP is going to head up just a little bit higher, maybe capped off at 50 cents, where you can see the daily candle actually opened right here. This is where it closed. But if we actually manage to, decide to close above this moving average right here, I do believe the other cryptocurrencies are going to influence this. This is something that we have to speak about, because these are the underdog cryptocurrencies. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, people are losing it, their focus on that. And these are other cryptocurrencies that I think are going to hold some very big value moving into February that a lot of you guys probably don't even realize or aren't paying attention to. Well, let me break it down for you. As you can see, Ethereum has been a coin that we've been tracking on Crypto TV for quite some time now. You can see that that Ethereum has had its resistance. We've discussed this in depth, that 1437 was a resistance that the coin needed to, at some point breach through. I can extend this up ever so slightly, but you can see that this is a resistance. This is our uptrend, and the coin has continuously set higher lows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have continuously set these higher lows, instigating the fact that the bulls are really pressing up against this top resistance right now. So as we discussed with XRP, Ethereum is literally days away from seeing a big volume spike. Yes, this could obviously lead to a bullish break to easily $1,700, easily up to $2,000, clearing all-time highs and going much higher. Or it could easily reference a short all the way back down to $880. It's very possible. Granted that we don't look too bad on all these coins. We are slightly undervalued on the MACD. The relative strength indicator looks okay to head up a little bit higher. But the fact is we are currently retesting this resistance at 1435. So I'm going to make this very firm for all of you guys. This is how I plan on making money. You can take my advice, or you don't have to. Take it with a grain of salt. But resistance is capped at 1435. This is where the top is, this price ceiling right here. If the coin today, tomorrow, the next day, at any point, decides to close where the price, let's say, swings up right here and closes above this resistance line right now, there's a very good chance of a major pop to the upside. Vice versa, if today doesn't close above there, maybe tomorrow we start to swing back down lower, and then the following day we close a little bit lower and we fall and close closer to $1,300, and we break below this uptrend right here, there's a very big opportunity to short the market, as it will most likely fall back down to its moving average. How do we do so? We can use Bityard. Hopefully you guys know about Bityard by now. I talk about it all the time, but this is what I recommend because it helps me out so well with leverage trading and actually just using other cryptocurrencies that aren't present in the US. As you know, there are pretty much no exchanges that offer XRP. Maybe Uphold does, but it had a major shortage of liquidity just the other day. So Bityard has proven to be excellent every day that I've used it, and I haven't had any problems. And when they do have problems, they are very transparent about it. So that's why I recommend Bityard. I did link them in the description down below, but otherwise they look good. I mean, the coins look great. It's bouncing off bottom support. It's swinging back up higher. I'm not too worried about the coin. As you can see, it's bouncing off its 20-day moving average. It's starting to wick back up, and I do think it's going to close higher to 40 cents, and then we could see even higher movements. But otherwise, Bityard is the best right now for buying long, selling short. Not only that, but you can actually purchase XRP. Very simple. I had a lot of people asking me this, and I explained it the other day, but you can literally go right here to XRP to US dollar, create a market order, and buy whatever you want with USDT. You can send Bitcoin into the exchange. You can send Litecoin, Ethereum, convert it into USDT, and then buy your XRP. It's very simple, very easy, and I highly recommend it. So moving on from Bityard, you can see what I was referring to. Once again, to clarify, if we break through 1440, close the candle, let's say at 1460 or 1480, there is very, very, very big opportunity approaching that there's a good chance volume will swing it up to the upside if we close the daily above that. Vice versa, if we close below resistance, we're going to short this down on Bityard. Moving on to the other opportunities, let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin has officially broken its prior low. This is great news, guys. As you can see, it is slightly on the neckline. It still looks okay, but it is starting to slowly consolidate up, creating higher lows, which is a great opportunity for Bitcoin. With this in mind, the fact that we actually managed to break away from this bottom support, this resistance right here that was holding the coin on for dear life, we discussed this the other day, basically saying that this is what's going to happen with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin managed to actually breach through this resistance back then on the 28th of January, and it managed to start to head lower, it was pretty much game over for Bitcoin to retest all-time highs until a very long time from now. But we actually managed to hold support very well, and the prices actually started to head up higher. This is great news because this indicates that there is a very big chance now to retest all-time highs of $40,000 and then head even higher. So this is huge news. I'm very excited to see Bitcoin finally creating higher lows once again, breaking through its prior low and starting to head up. This is great news. Litecoin as well. You can see Litecoin right here had its downtrend where there was a clear support right now at 123 and managed to regain support and head up higher, and it managed to break through its descending triangle. You can see it clear as day right now. I can move this up just like this. I mean, it really doesn't matter, but you can see what I'm referring to, and it seems like the break on Litecoin is just starting. You can see the bullish break, and I think by the midday we should be able to retest $150, and by the percentage gain of the break of Litecoin right now, where is it? Let me go to the percentage gain right now. The price range, you can see the pop was about a 60 or 48% jump. You can see right now a 48% jump on the coin would lead us easily back up to about, it'd probably push us up into all-time highs. This is great news if you ask me. That means Litecoin is an underdog, and we may actually see Litecoin pop off. You can clearly see the lower highs that were formed with the bottom support, and we just broke our prior low or our prior high, which is great news in regards to the prices swinging back up. So I'm very excited on the market. Markets are starting to appear very bullish. Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum or Litecoin and Bitcoin specifically appear very bullish. Ethereum is like a couple days behind. If we manage to breach through all-time highs of 1380, 1500, and we close the daily candle above there, we're going to see it pop off. And then XRP looks okay too, as I do think consolidation is going to pull the coin maybe back up to 50 cents. Otherwise, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. Definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.